Where have you seen it done well or not well in implementation? And how do you think about anthropomorphizing these things in the first place? Like, should people be mapping AI? Should they be starting from the idea of a human teammate and kind of, creating a fork for their understanding of an AI teammate? Or are they so different that they should maybe, start with a different base understanding and kind of allow that to evolve independently of their expectations for humans?
That's a good topic we are constantly wrestling with. We have this value inside Atlassian called build with heart and balance, which is just really about trying to find the fine line in making a decision or balancing two trade-offs. I think most people would agree nobody wants to talk to something that feels incredibly robotic. And at the same time, I think most people would also agree that nobody wants to talk something that tries too hard to be human and feels unauthentic. So it's like this weird balance of the two. I was just speaking at an event last week, and the topic was, how much does authenticity matter when you're talking to an AI? And you have to kind of like pare the layers back behind that question, which is like, why does someone see authenticity as important, and all the way back down? And one thing that comes across, especially with our business customers, is just the importance of trust, especially in a business context. Like, if I ask you a question, I want you to be reliable and give me something trustworthy. And so how do you achieve trust in a business context? For us, a lot of it's transparency. So if I give you an answer, I need to give you as many citations as possible. Our AI rover, we have a whole team that's just dedicated to focusing on improving citations, for example, to ensure that the quality of the response is factual and is pointing to the right sources. But applying it to the agents topic you brought up, the same token happens here, which is if I deploy an agent and put in my workflow, I want to know how it works. I want to see its instruction. I want to see who created it. I want to understand what are the last 10 things it's done. So I think transparency is key there to help building up trust, which then builds up authenticity, if that makes sense. But I do agree with you in that it is a fine line. Like, we certainly not sure I'm on the boat of like, oh yeah, it should just feel like a human teammate. We're not suggesting that at all. It feels like a virtual teammate. And I think humans have an understanding of what a virtual teammate can be in a team context and how that would work.